Hey, this is the very messy desk of Sandy Shepard. I have had a few of my team members ask me some questions, and so I thought I would answer them on this very brief video. This is my office. One of the things that I've told people is that I actually, literally, get a big thing of butcher paper. If you look down here, this back here is actually a giant Post-it note, basically. See that behind there? And it's got a sticky on it, and on these pieces of butcher paper, I have different stages of things that I am following up on. Over here, as we go around, actually there's a view from my office. These are actually Daruma dolls right here that my sponsor gives to me, and how these work is you get them, they don't have their eye color in, and you color in one eye and you give it whatever it is the goal that you want, and when you accomplish that goal you color in the other eye. So here's a whole bunch of little ones that represent different things to me. Anyway, I want to show you this though. There's that messy desk again. This here, and it's sideways. I'm not quite sure if I do this, if this is going to make it for you so you can actually read it. Let's see. Maybe. Possibly this will show it to you right side up. And what this is this is based on the Daily 8. If you have been with Send Out Cards for a while, you remember the Daily 8. Daily 8 gives you certain points for doing certain things. The most important thing about the Daily 8 is that for every month you have to have a number that you're working towards that month. So here's mine, 160 is my number for January. What that means that I plan on doing 20 days that I'm going to be working on Send Out Cards, and you get 8 for every day that you try to get 8 points on each one of those days. So that means I need to get to 160 in January. I talked to my accountability partner about that 160, and if I do not make it, then I owe her something. These are all the different things on my Daily 8. Sending a heartfelt card is 1 point. If I do more than one card, anything that's 1 point, I just get 1 point per day. Building my contact manager, in other words, putting a new person in my Send Out Cards contact manager, that's 1 point. Making an initial contact, that's 1 point. Gift account walkthrough is 2 points. Since it's 2 points, that means that if I do 2 of them, I get 4 points. So anything that's more than 1 point, I get as many of them a day as I have done. Follow-up was 1 point. Setting up a new card center is 2 points. System training and coaching, whether it's me training somebody or me learning something more about the system or listening to one of the SOC videos, listening to the opportunity call or Jordan's video, that's 1 point. Personal development is 1 point. That's me doing something to better myself. Physical development is 1 point, and I have goals with respect to health that are exercise related. So I give myself 1 point, and in fact, if you look down here, you can see that the little chicken scratching down here actually says for me what I did that day, because I want to keep track of what it is that I'm doing. The next one down, I give myself 1 point for sticking to my diet because I'm very bad about that, especially during the end of the day. This one, it's kind of scratched in. I didn't used to have. It actually says billable law work that gets in the way of everything else. I used to kind of resent the fact that I am a lawyer and I've got clients that come in and need work done. So now I give myself 2 total points if on a day that I planned on doing SOC work or personal development work or going to yoga, I have a client who is paying me multiple hundreds of dollars an hour to be their lawyer. That way I get a benefit from it. I would suggest that you do the same thing if SOC is not your full-time job. Whatever it is that's your full-time job, if it gets in the way of your SOC work, you give yourself a couple of points for it because you should get counted for that. The bottom one here is selfish act of kindness or referrals. And so that means in the morning I have done something nice for myself, or in the evening I've done something nice for myself. Also referrals. If I've either given a referral or gotten a referral from someone, I give myself 1 point for that. This one right here is go for no, 10 is 2. What that means is this is a Jim Packard thing. If you do a go for no, which means that you are either calling people or you are doing these in person, you get 2 points for every no's you get. And what a no is a no is anything but a new appointment coming up in the calendar. So in other words, if you call somebody and you leave them a voicemail, that's a no. If somebody says no, that's a no. If you call them up and you can't get them commit to talking with you in a couple of weeks, they say, hey, call me back in about a month or so, that would be a no. But anything else is a yes. And the thing that I found is that this is the best way to fill in my points. If I don't have something that's 2 point during a day, like setting up a new card center or doing a gift account walkthrough, then I go for the go for no's. The thing that's really interesting about go for no is that I'm usually trying to get 20 no's or 4 points total. I usually get up to about 13, so I've gotten my first 2 points. And then people start saying yes. They start saying, oh my gosh, yeah, show me through that system. Or yeah, let's make a date for tomorrow. I really want to go through that. And the thing that's really fun about that is what that means is that I start calling people that are really difficult, people that I know will say no to me. And that's what the whole idea of the book Go for No is about, that you should reward yourself for the no's, because when you get a yes, that your reward is getting money. So this is my calendar. You can actually see that here's my little points. This is the real deal. And right now it is January, as I'm doing this, it's January 15th. I happen to be up to 94 points. I don't know if you can see that, but there it is, 94. So I am definitely on track for my 160 in January. And I would strongly suggest, if you have goals, that you start using a system like this, because it absolutely will show you right away where you're at. Again, in working your send out cards business, you want to figure out how many days you are willing to work of this month for send out in your send out cards business, and then multiply that by 8, and that's the number that will be your monthly goal for this month. If you don't make it, then have an accountability partner and owe them something. And if you do make it, then give yourself something small and nice, like maybe a manicure, pedicure, or something like that. But for me, the most important thing is the fear of not living up to that monthly number. How my accountability partner and I do it is I give them 100 points in SOC if I don't make my number. And that is enough that it makes me do all of these things so that I do make my number. My numbers increase. I happen to have 160 for January. I'm going to have 180 for February, 200 for March, and so on and so on. But this just gives you some idea. And I am standing behind my desk. Again, this is hanging on the wall this way. I really hope that recorded. And down here, so I'm sitting down on my desk. These are where my goals are. So they're literally right there. They are 3 main goals. And I happen to be doing the 100-day challenge. And so I've got things with respect to that and what I'm going to do. And those goals are sitting right here when I'm at my desk every day. So the big thing that the 100-day challenge does is it talks about this at the top, which is you need to start fast, and then you need to honor every commitment, keep every promise, and achieve every goal that you set for yourself, and you have to finish strong. So this is Sandy Shepard sitting here at my desk, looking over at my butcher paper. Here's my computer. Here's my desk. Yes, you would never believe I was a Virgo. I am such a mess. But I wanted to show you that because I think it's incredibly important that you start doing something that's similar to the Daily 8. Let me know if you have any questions. I will talk to you soon.